Hello everybody, welcome to the Helpful Hunters Guild. I know we're a little late to the party with the video on the new Monster Hunter Wilds teaser videos. Capcom just casually dropped in the middle of the night. I think it was Monday when they started it. It was Monday morning. I just remember that I was in the bus doing pre-check, and when I was just waiting to be able to leave, I saw that they had just dropped 3 videos just outright without saying much. I haven't had Twitter up for a while, so I haven't heard anything about that. Apparently, like the time that they dropped the video, they had said that they're going to be doing a video teaser every day up until Gamescom, and I think Gamescom starts in like the 20th or the 21st. So yeah, I'm here with my wife Estraloon.
Hello.
And we're going to be going through each of these videos. So we're going to have a little bit of each one over the next couple of days, and then we'll try to get to ahead of them, so as soon as they come out that day we can try to do it, because we're a little bit late on this because everything's been really hectic lately. So we're going to start off with the first one that they technically dropped was focus mode, but I think that we should start with the basic mechanics. Because I know that you haven't watched much on Wilds except for the, what was it? It wasn't E3. What was the Game Awards? Calling. So you haven't seen much of Monster Hunter Wild stuff besides the, like, the first, I think that you saw, like, the trailer 1 and trailer 2, didn't you?
The last thing I remember was the teaser.
Which teaser?
The one that I woke you up for, or there was like a convention and they were showing a bunch of things and I woke you up or told you to look at the screen and like a teaser popped up for Monster Hunter.
Oh, you saw the other ones, but I guess because I know that you saw the one with, because we watched one of them when I got home from work that day, but we were in Discord with everybody, so we weren't really able to like talk much about it.
That's probably why I don't remember.
Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, these ones we'll see how it goes. All right, so the first one, I do still have some of my notes that I was writing for some of these ones before, so what I think that we'll do is we'll play through it first, and we'll kind of just react to it, and then we'll kind of go through it a little bit, and then move on to another one. So, all right, we're going to do the basic mechanics first.
I like his hat.
And the music.
Looks like a ducky.
When your weapon is sheathed, you can move faster and use items. And I'm noticing something about the potion. When your weapon is drawn, your movement is limited, but your weapon can be used to attack. That's, you know, basics. But the animations look so good.
I was gonna say, I like how it really looks like it's really heavy.
Yeah, the sacred. This is gonna be my favorite part, is using the bird doggo.
So what is it, a chocobo or?
It's actually a 4-legged creature though.
Oh snap.
It runs on 4 legs sometimes too.
Huh.
Now, look at the mini map on the bottom left. Look at how different it looks now.
Oh, what?
It has a 3D aspect to it.
What is that thing?
That's one of the new creatures. That's one of the cabras.
It looks like a frog.
Yep, that's like what the cabras were, basically toads.
Okay.
So you can sharpen your weapon, you can grab items. Look at his hand. He was actually holding the herb.
Wow.
And you have the option of switching between a primary and a secondary weapon now.
That's cool. Oh, I love that outfit.
Yeah, the slinger is back, and it's a little bit smaller now.
That's cool. I like that.
I'm glad the slinger's back. That was a really, really good addition.
I like that when it's loaded, you could tell it's loaded.
Yeah, they actually did that in World too. But it was like, you couldn't really, like, you know, unless you really paid attention to it.
What?
Yeah, now you can hook shot, and the auto crafting is back. You can use the hook shot to interact with the environment now, so you don't have to waste a slinger shot just to do that.
Okay, that is so cool. All right, I'm pretty stoked now.
Just from that.
Yeah.
So like going back to
Sorry.
so going back and like kind of slowly going through it a little bit here. So the thing that I want to point out really quick is the secondary animation, which is like animations have a primary, which is kind of like, you know, the idle stance, you know, your character moving, but the secondary animation is like clothing, little doodads that are on your character, the weapon stuff. Now watch them move.
Oh.
Now, okay, so this part, I mentioned it before, but watch the, I don't know if you can see my cursor or anything, but watch the potion.
Yeah.
All right, watch the liquid.
Wow, it actually goes
see that?
away. Oh my gosh.
I need to go back to its world and see if it did it there. I can't remember. I don't remember seeing it like that, but oh, that's such a cool thing.
Like, even if it did, you know, you're just so busy trying to not die. Sometimes you just don't notice.
Yeah, you can't really appreciate the subtle details. Also,
You're not like watching yourself.
Yeah, the little stuff on the weapon, like moving it, the little things moving around.
The accessories.
Yeah.
That is so cute. I love the detail that they add to everything with the clothing, with the styles.
Oh yeah, definitely. And yeah, right now I'm loving all the armor sets that they've shown off. But this is the thing that I think I'm most excited for, though, really is the Sacred.
So are all the birds the same color?
That's the thing that we don't know about. Hopefully, crossing fingers, that we hear something about that in Gamescom, because I would love to know if we could customize this like we could. I know you didn't play Rise very often, but you did change the color of your dog, right? Yeah, so like we were able to do it in Rise, and we've always been able to customize our. Well, no, actually, hold on. I want to say 4 was the first game that let us actually customize our Palico. But in World, we could customize a Palico, and we can do that again here too, is what they said.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping that we can change, like, you know, we can kind of customize our Sacred, but I'm not going to be upset if we can't, because I love the purple and green.
Oh yeah, it's very cute. I do love that. It's something that I definitely couldn't get used to. I was just curious as to how far we're taking customization and if we know anything about that.
We don't know anything yet. I'm hoping so. I am hoping that we can do something else with them also, like maybe, you know, little armor pieces.
Yeah. So basically this is like our little backpack.
This is basically, oh, funny enough,
Moving base.
it translates, Sacred translates to, I believe it's camp or tent, one of the two.
Okay.
So yeah, they kind of alluded to it when they first called it the Sacred. The stuff on its back, this is your camp.
That's what I was wondering, because that's what I noticed, and I was wondering about that.
They haven't shown a video for it that the public could see, but what was it? Back at one of the, there was a thing that happened in Los Angeles that a bunch of YouTubers were able to go to. Max went to it and got to actually witness, you know, some gameplay that the rest of us have not seen yet. We still haven't seen it, but they had said that the stuff right here, there are temporary camps that you can set up in places.
Okay.
And basically there's a whole animation, like a goofy animation of your character kind of like pointing out this spot. A bunch of palicos come out of nowhere, grab the stuff from the Sacred, and kind of just like build up a little mini camp for you.
Oh, that's awesome. So it's not just visuals. These are like showing you that what it can be used for.
That too. And you know, like in World where we had the multiple different camps in the area, we're basically able to do that again, but these ones can be, there's more of them you can put out there. There are certain locations where you can and cannot do it. Some of the locations are in dangerous places where monsters can attack your camp and destroy
Oh,
them.
that's pretty cool.
So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, like I'm just calling it the bird doggo because I love that idea also, because it
It just
is.
reminds me of like a raptor, you know, like now that
Yeah.
people are starting to say that dinosaurs had feathers and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know if you remember from that first teaser that we saw, but like he can run on all fours. He can
Nice.
glide. So there's stuff like that too. And the animation for this thing, it looks so pretty.
Is it just me or is the tail a different purple now?
It might be the lighting, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you know what this reminds me of, just looking at it?
Hmm.
It reminds me of Pookie Pookie. The colors.
Oh my god, yes. Okay.
So when you're running, you can whistle and it calls him and he just runs up and you mount him. So it's kind of
That's
an,
awesome.
and the Sacred acts as a Monster Hunter World, the taxi that you could use once you get far enough along with helping out the different cat tribes.
Yeah.
When you're able to basically whistle and have a local creature of that zone come up and you're able to get on their back and then point to a place on your map and they take you to it and you can do other stuff instead of running there.
And you know, once you said Poke Poke, I was looking at the character's armor with the duckbill and the goggles. It looks like a different version of the
It does.
Poke Poke armor for
Yeah.
Monster Hunter World.
Yes, it does. It does
Because I
look.
was like, he looks like a little duck, and I mentioned that earlier, and now it's like started clicking.
So yeah, the Sacred can be told to automatically go to locations and it will automatically run there and you can, you can do other stuff while on his back and instead of actually being in control of it, but you can also control it just like you could when you're on the Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise.
Do we know if there's a stamina bar for the creature?
Don't know that one actually. That'd be interesting to find out.
Because if so, gliding off of a a very tall place and having a stamina for that.
Yeah, I'm curious as to like the whole gliding thing because I remember it was just one off little, quick like
Yeah.
maybe 3 to 5 second thing where your creature was like hopping between rocks and then they jumped and glided just to a small spot.
Right.
The Sacred can guide you automatically to the target monster for your current quest as well. I'm
Oh.
thinking not automatic, like not from the get-go. I think that because scout flies, as you can see,
Right.
scout flies are back. So I'm wondering if you have enough research that you know where the
Right.
creature is, then you can do it. I've seen a bunch of people talking on Twitter where they're like, this is gonna make the game too easy. It's like, calm down. They're just showing us stuff. We don't know how far along this is.
Or how it works.
Yeah. Also, yeah, so this shows a little bit of the HUD. Also, look at the new little icons.
I freaking love that. That is so freaking adorable. I would love a sticker of that. That would be so cute.
This is the Chotacabra, is one of the new creatures.
The Chupacabra, got it.
Yeah. Look up Tetsu Cabra.
Hetsu?
Tetsu Cabra. Actually, let me see if I can. Yeah, I can do it here too. Tetsu Cabra. Just so in case anybody else doesn't really know what it is. This is the Tetsu Cabra from Monster Hunter 4. So you can kind of see the similarities between it and this new green creature.
Oh, yeah.
The Cabras are kind of like, frog, toad kind of amphibians.
Right. I'm sorry, but like that armor is hilarious looking. It looks like the head is just sunken into the shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I got tiny head.
And there was Tetsu Cabra hasn't been in games since 4 and I think like Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. There was a baby one that was in Rise, but there was no actual like other one. It was just the little guy in your camp that was sitting on one. So yeah, there's the Cabra skeleton is back, so hopefully we get Tetsu because Tetsu is always fun to fight. But anyways, back to this though. This shows a little bit of the HUD and the mini map. Yeah, like the mini map shows.
Was it just me, or earlier was it at an angle?
What's that? The mini map?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
Yeah. Watch here. Here in a second when you start moving. Look at that.
Wow.
Because they said that there's a lot of height variations with these zones now. So the mini map is showing the height differences.
If I didn't get lost before with the height differences, I'm definitely gonna get lost now.
But that's why I like what they're doing with the mini map, because in World, when you're like, is that little
up or down?
Yeah, that little tunnel that you're looking at, does it take you up or down when you're just looking at it on the map? So now, looking at it this way.
True that.
Also, I haven't seen anybody actually mentioning it, but this right here, the red and yellow icon, I'm wondering if that is the Doshiguma, which is that big bear looking creature that they've already shown us. I wonder if that is it. If not, I wonder if that's a different creature. It looks like Doshiguma though, so, but who knows?
Obviously not us.
Yeah, you can kind of see him running up like this little wall right here.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so this is the new Cabra. It's called Chatacabra.
Like, it walks like a gorilla, but it looks like a toad.
Yeah.
I'm getting like flashbacks of Rajang, and I don't like it.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I wonder if he's coming.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, so like when you're mounted, you can drink, you can gather, you can sharpen, which that's got some controversy right now, but everyone just kind of needs to chill out about, you know, thinking that they're making the game way too easy, because we don't know just how difficult the game might get, you know.
Well, not only that, I'm enjoying seeing the new mechanics that come with having a mount like this.
Yeah.
Like, what can you do on the mount? What, like, can it dance? I don't know. Like, Monster Hunter does have little fun things you can do.
Yeah, you can fire the bow guns while on its back, but you're not able to use it like, you know, a lot. You're just able to take some shots here and there.
That's pretty cool though. It's like being on the, you know, in the Wild West.
And yeah, look at that. They actually pick up the item in their hand.
I saw that. I thought that was really cool. It's not just like a motion.
Yeah. And the two weapons. The two weapons is such a big thing now, because if you think about it, so everyone's talking about, oh yeah, you know, if you want to bring two different weapons, you can do that. Or, you know, a lot of YouTubers that you watch, they'll mention like, or if you want to bring two weapons of the same kind, if you really want to do that, kind of like you probably shouldn't, but if you think about it, okay.
Well, like one elemental, one damage.
When you said the elemental thing, imagine bringing two different elements, okay? So the example that I was thinking of is Fulgur Anjanath was weak to ice base. When it was enraged, it swapped, and its weakness was to water. So let's say you're fighting a Fulgur Anjanath, if they're in this game.
Right.
Or just any other creature that has two different resistances at two different states in the fight. You bring both those elements then when you're fighting it, as soon as it gets enraged or that state switches to a different weakness, then swap out to the other strength weapon and just jump back at it.
Yeah, and that's definitely for weapons unlike the light bowgun in Monster Hunter World, that you can have different elements also on it.
Yeah, which for the light bowgun, you could still technically, like, it might work out. We don't know how the light bowgun works because we haven't seen it yet.
I know. I'm like so anxious about it.
So my thoughts on that too is like maybe bringing one of them that is specialized around a certain thing, and then bringing another one that's specialized around a different thing. You know, like the ammo types.
Yeah.
Like maybe one of them that's just straight up like wanting to break parts from it, and the other one that's like just really good for the elemental shots. So you have two different ones there. And I love the just the base armor set for this one.
It's really pretty. It's very. It doesn't feel not finished. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
It feels like a full outfit that you would want to wear.
yeah, definitely. And I like the
love
skirt
mini
too.
skirt.
Yeah, that's what everybody mentions about whenever they're talking about this one. Is like the mini skirt looks just great.
It's really cute. I really like it a lot. Look
So
at that big spiny boy.
about this creature is he has an adhesive saliva that when he will lick his forearms and stuff will get stuck to it, so it kind of makes him stronger that way.
Oh my god, he's Katamari IRL.
Yeah. I love the way that they like, just kind of made him look, like the grooves in his head. Like, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That looks awesome. He has a head like a snake.
Oh yeah, he really does.
Leviathans are coming back also. Like, we've seen the new creature, that drilling creature, is using the old Leviathan skeleton. Now, I'm wondering if, because this entire game just kind of seems like it's a love letter to Monster Hunter 4. I'm calling it right now. I'm wondering if one of the late game monster fights is against Dala Madur or one of those. Dala was a gigantic snake.
Oh.
I'm just saying right now, like I'm putting my bets down. Dala or a variant of it is going to show up in this game. And you can even use the slinger for like flash bombs and stuff like that, like you already could in World.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the environment right now too. While you know,
That too.
it looks very pretty and very
It's beautiful, ain't it?
realistic. The rocks look gorgeous. Like it looks like a picture.
Yeah, they've done a really good job. So yeah, cannot freaking wait for this. I'm hoping I'm hoping that it's early 2025 and not late 2025. I'm hoping that because, you know, March is the anniversary for Monster Hunter.
Right.
Monster Hunter 1 came out on the PS2 in 2004 in March.
Wow.
Or no, I believe it was, what was it? March in North America, January in Japan, or something like that. But yeah, like, so if they try to release it around the window of early 2025, it will coincide with the 21st anniversary of Monster Hunter.
Wow. But yeah, I do love the little details, like when the slinger goes out and you grab the plants and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really cool.
All right, give me, let's see here, actually. No.
Should we do an outro after each one so we don't have to superimpose it later? Like the way the Game Grumps do.
Yeah. Should we do the focus one also, since it's one of the mechanic one, or do that one separately?
Separately.
Okay. So with that was our little reaction. I had seen it, but I hadn't really like gotten much of a chance to look, you know, deep into it frame by frame or anything. And this was Echelon's first time seeing these things, so
yep,
it was great to hear your comments and reactions to it as well. It makes me excited to be able to play this together when it comes out.
Well, thank you. I can't wait to see more.
So let us know what you guys thought of this stuff as well, because I want the community to get together on this game, because it's.
What do you think of our theories? Do you
and
think
what
they're
do
stupid? Do you think they're good? Do you like agree with us? Put it down in the comments below.
Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this, and what are you excited about, and what's getting you hyped for this Monster Hunter game, because I think that this one has the potential to be the best and biggest Monster Hunter game we've gotten. And that's saying something, because World was pretty good and pretty big. So thank you guys for watching this, and we will see you in the next one when we go through the focus mode.
Bye.
Bye.